7 plants you buy once and never buy again. Have you ever wished your garden could just take care of itself? What if you could plant something once and then just sit back and enjoy it year after year without spending more money or doing a ton of extra work? That is exactly what perennial plants make possible. Unlike annual plants that die off at the end of the season and need to be replanted every single year, perennials come back on their own, season after season, sometimes for decades. Today we are going to look at 7 plants you can buy just once and enjoy for years and years to come. Number 1. Asparagus. Asparagus is one of the most rewarding plants you can put in your garden, and once it is established, it just keeps coming back every single spring without you having to do much at all. The first year or two can feel a little slow since asparagus needs time to build up strong roots before it starts producing well. But once it hits its stride, usually around year 3, a single asparagus plant can produce fresh spears every spring for 20 years or more. That is a long time to enjoy a vegetable from a single purchase. Plant it in a sunny spot with good drainage, give it a little patience at the start, and asparagus will reward you for decades. Number 2. Chives. Chives are one of the most low-maintenance plants you will ever grow. You plant them once, and they just keep coming back year after year with almost no effort on your part. They grow in tidy, little clumps of thin, hollow green stems with a mild onion-like flavor that works great in all kinds of dishes. Chives are also one of the first herbs to pop up in spring, which makes them a welcome sight after a long winter. They also produce pretty little purple flowers that pollinators love. Once established, chives will even start to spread slowly on their own, giving you more plants over time without spending another cent. Number 3. Mint. Mint is one of those plants that once you put it in the ground, you will never have to buy it again. In fact, the most common thing gardeners say about mint is not that it is hard to grow, but that it grows a little too well. Mint spreads quickly through underground roots called runners, which is why most gardeners recommend keeping it in a pot or a contained area of the garden. But if you want a plant that will always be there when you need it, fresh for drinks, cooking, or just to enjoy the smell, mint is one of the best choices you can make. Plant it once and it will be a permanent, generous part of your garden. Number 4. Lemon balm. Lemon balm is a close relative of mint and shares a lot of the same easygoing, come-back-every-year personality. It grows into a full leafy bush with soft green leaves that smell wonderfully fresh and lemony when you brush against them. Once it is in the ground, it tends to spread and fill in the space around it, so it is a great option if you have an area of your garden you want to cover with something useful and attractive. Many gardeners love lemon balm because it attracts bees and other pollinators, looks great in the garden, and always seems to bounce back no matter what. Number 5. Rhubarb. Rhubarb is another perennial that people sometimes overlook, but it is one of the most reliable plants you can grow. Once established, a rhubarb plant will come back every spring and produce those long, tart red stalks that are perfect for pies, jams, and all kinds of recipes. Rhubarb plants can actually live and produce for 10 to 15 years or even longer with just a little basic care. They like full sun and well-draining soil, and they appreciate a good layer of compost in the spring to help them get going. If you like to cook and bake with fresh produce from your own garden, rhubarb is a plant that will keep giving back for a very long time. Number 6. Echinacea. Echinacea, also known as coneflower, is a beautiful perennial flower that comes back stronger every single year. It produces large, daisy-like flowers in shades of purple, pink, orange, and white, and it is one of the most popular plants for attracting butterflies and bees to the garden. Echinacea is also incredibly tough. It handles heat, drought, and poor soil better than a lot of other plants, which makes it a great choice for gardeners who want something beautiful without a lot of fuss. Over time, a single Echinacea plant will spread and multiply on its own, giving you more and more flowers every year from that one original purchase. Number 7. Sage. Sage is a wonderful perennial herb that once planted will come back reliably year after year in most climates. It has soft, velvety gray-green leaves with a strong, earthy smell that is unmistakable, and it produces beautiful purple flowers in late spring that pollinators absolutely love. Sage is a very forgiving plant. It handles dry conditions well, it does not need rich soil to be happy, and it keeps growing strong even when you harvest from it regularly. A single sage plant can grow into a large, full bush over several years, giving you more fresh sage than you could ever need for cooking, all from one plant you bought just once. These 7 plants are proof that a little investment upfront can pay off in a big way over time. Whether you are looking to save money, simplify your garden, or just enjoy the satisfaction of plants that keep coming back, any one of these is a great place to start. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe so you never miss a new video from us. We would love to know in the comments below which of these plants you already grow or which one you are most excited to try. And while you are here, go check out our video on the best herbs you can grow indoors year-round. It is a great companion to everything we covered today. Until next time, life is better when you garden.